How many times has this happened to you? You have a great idea for a Facebook post. You pull it all together, the image or the video, the body copy, and you post it and you think, my followers are gonna love this. And then you go back maybe a day later and you check to see how it did. And you realize it only reached maybe 5 or 10% of all of your followers. And you think, what do I got to do to reach these people that I worked so hard to pull together to follow my page? And then Facebook gives you this helpful prompt that says, hey, if you only spend $35, $40, maybe $50, you can reach another 700 or 800 or 900 people. And you realize that's what they really want. They want me to pay to reach my people. They're suppressing my post reach so that I'm incentivized to pay for advertising. Now, I'm not against advertising. I do it for myself, I do it for my clients, and there's certainly a time and a place where advertising makes all the sense in the world, and you should do it. But it's really frustrating as a business owner when you worked so hard to pull together an audience for your page, and Facebook now wants to charge you a toll to reach them. Well, I've got good news for you. There is a way to reach a higher percentage of your followers, and hardly anyone's talking about it. It's free, and most of you probably don't know what it is. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So here's how you do it. So just like normal, you pull together a post for your Facebook page. And it doesn't matter, it could be an image or a series of images, it could be a video. Of course, you're going to have some sort of body copy associated with that. And just like normal, you post it. But here's the thing you do differently. Facebook has created this prompt you can use, this tag you can use that will notify a larger percentage of your followers that you just posted something. Because the way it works in Facebook is that if your page is not engaging well with the algorithm, even though you post something, it may not necessarily show up in your followers' feed. So this little trick will help your post reach a higher percentage of your followers because they'll get a notification in their notifications that says your page has posted something for you. And if they click it, they'll go straight to that post. So, like I said, what you do is you create a post just like normal and you post it. And then after it's posted, go into the comments and create a comment. And the comment you're going to create is one that has the ampersand and then followers. Ampersand followers. Now, this works best, really, it works only if you create the ampersand and then Facebook is going to show you a list of options that you can pick from. And at the top of that list is ampersand followers, @followers. Choose that and then click to post that comment. When you do that, you have now engaged with Facebook to notify a much higher percentage of your followers than you would normally get with regular posting. I'm going to show you some examples right here of times where this has been done, where it has led to dramatic results in increasing how many customers you can reach just by tagging them and making sure that they understand that there is a post there for them to look at. So here are some examples to show you the power of what @followers can do for your reach, for your posts. So here's an example of a post that did not receive any boost through @followers. Click here. And you can see it's just had sort of a steady climb in reach ever since it was posted, and here has finished off since it was launched at 147 reach. No big jumps, nothing that stands out. Now, take a look at the one just prior to that, the reel that was published just prior to that. It's, again, a pretty steady growth as it goes up, and then suddenly, boom, there's a huge jump in reach overnight. And it's because that's when we used the @followers tag in the comments section to boost its reach. And you can see it was at about 70 reach before we used the @followers, and immediately after it had reached 131 reach, 145 reach. It doubled within a very short time period, and now is well over triple the reach that it was at previously before we used @followers. One more example for you right here. Again, this is one where we used the @followers. Same pattern that we've seen in the other two, just very steady growth. It's reaching more people, and then right here where it's reached 110 people, and then there's a sudden jump where it suddenly shoots up and is well over 200. So this one has more than doubled in reach because we use the @followers. So great examples to show you why you should be using @followers for great posts that you want to make sure your followers know about. Now, here are a couple points of caution. You do not want to overuse this feature. And you'd ask, why? I want to make sure I reach all of my followers as much as possible every time I'm posting. Of course you do. But the problem is, if you overuse the feature, you risk becoming white noise to your followers. If after time they see your notifications time and time again, and they click on them and realize, gee, half the time or more than half the time I click on these, the posts aren't that great. They don't really have much relevance to me. You are now opening the door for them to unfollow your page. So you really want to reserve this feature for posts that have great importance to your followers. Remember, keep them in mind anytime you're doing a post, and certainly anytime you're using this @followers feature. You need to think of their needs first before your own. You should think about featuring this on posts that are about events that you're doing, or new products, new promotions, something of interest that is big news for your company that customers will get really, really excited about. And then if you use it in that fashion, they'll recognize over time, gee, every time this page notifies me, there's a great post there. I'm going to make sure I go look at it. And it's a great way to build an enthusiastic audience that loves what you do and will respond and engage with your content. Also, you can only use the feature once per day per page. So if you're doing multiple posts every day, you're going to have to really think about which one of these do I want to use this feature on, if any of them. Maybe I'm going to reserve it for tomorrow or the next day when I have really big news that I'm going to share with my followers. It's not as much of a big deal if you're doing, just 1 or 2 posts a week, but even then, I would still be very judicious about when I use the feature. I wouldn't want to risk alienating my audience by giving them what they perceive to be white noise and giving them an invitation to unfollow my page. Now, if you're looking for other great ways to reach your audience for free without having to pay for advertising, I've got a great video right up here to help you do just that. It's super easy. You can do it with the tools you have today, and you're gonna love it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Sean Stewart from Digihammer Social Media Marketing.